Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this live broadcast on either Facebook, LinkedIn, or my live broadcast on my YouTube channel. Additionally, I want to welcome all of the folks that have made it to this live Zoom session. So I'm here to answer questions and basically move all of you along. I'm looking down here at the people that are here. For those of you that were on the 4 o'clock session yesterday, I need to render a little bit of an apology. You know, I always look at who's new and who's attending, and especially in an effort to help them master LinkedIn, because that's really where you need to be. And I kind of got sidetracked yesterday with someone, highly educated person, who is a network marketing coach, who doesn't believe in social media. And it went on, and I mean, I just, I had to remind myself after we were done, I'm not in the convincing business. You're not in the convincing business. Okay, especially when it comes to building your network marketing business. But here's somebody that is charging people $5,000 to coach them on how to be successful in network marketing. $5,000. Doesn't believe in social media. And, the thing is that when you stop and consider that 70% of the people that are in network marketing are orphans. They want to build the business, but the person that brought them into the business is no longer in the business. And so they're searching for people. God help anybody that finds her. Okay. Unbelievable. At any event, so, the bottom line is if you're not building your network marketing business on social media, you are crazy. Okay? You're crazy. There is no faster, easier way to do it. And unbelievable. Okay. Tonight at 9 o'clock, I have a special broadcast. And we're going to show everybody how to find perfect prospects for your business that quickly convert to sales on LinkedIn and Facebook, with a special emphasis on LinkedIn. And we're going to show you how you can do this in less than an hour a day. No one says you have to stop after an hour. At the end of the day, everything is going to come down to one thing: conversation. Who are you talking to? And the sooner you can identify the people that are clearly prospects for your business and get away from the people that are not, the more successful you're going to be. Tonight, 9 o'clock, our Wednesday night broadcast. I had somebody tell me at the beginning of the week that I give away more free information on these broadcasts than a lot of people charge for. So let me do this. Let me look at who's here first. Shirley, it's always nice to see you. Wesley, it's been a while. Let me look in the chat window. Okay, so very interesting. Okay, so we're gonna kind of break away from what I would normally be talking about today. LinkedIn has added new features. Facebook has added new features. And the bottom line is you could all be building your business faster. Now, every social network is a great source of leads, but Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn are your best choices. That woman was on yesterday. Big fan of Instagram. God, I feel sorry for the people that pay her. Okay, so I'm going to jump over here. And we're just going to answer questions today. I'm not going to get into, I'm going to demonstrate some of the newest things that people are doing. It's really unfortunate that if she's trying to check out social media, she jumped on yesterday's session at 4:00. She really needs to be on the one I'm doing tonight at 9:00. So first, let me look through the questions. Robbie, with all due respect, okay, you have my Endless Free Leads course. You're a part of the Power Leads system. You got all the information that you need right there. All right. You can come on here. You can grab as much information as you possibly can. I'll answer people's questions as often as I can. But there's no red cross on my LinkedIn page. All right. The people that are here that are asking me questions, the people that I'm helping are people in boot camp or my coaching sessions. All right. So I am not going to answer any more questions until you register for boot camp. I don't know how many times I have to say that. Okay, so let's get over here and look at Caroline. So Caroline writes, thank you so much for your September boot camp. It has led me to network with truly amazing people. The conversations I'm having would not have been possible without your training. This is miraculous. And right now, I'm on a mission to connect with whales. Now, how can I reach a whale? I'm someone that's new to network marketing, 1 year, never built a large team, a limited track record of recruiting and sales. I have an interesting background with varied work experience, but not overly impressive titles or positions held. Question: how can I still go after whales with the hope of connecting them to my upline? How far should I reach above me? All right, now, Caroline, first and foremost, everybody goes through a learning curve. Learning curve. And the truth is, you know everything that you need to know. Well, let's take a look at your profile really quickly. Well, your profile needs some tightening up. I mean, okay, let me I use Francisco as an example. So you look at Francisco's profile. He works for the Chicago Parks Department. You come down here, that's his full-time job. This here represents his network marketing business. Right? Now, it doesn't matter what your experience is. You have to, this needs to be tightened up. And from the standpoint of how you reach whales, there are dozens and dozens of ways to reach a whale. The easiest way, number one, let me just say, you're not going to reach a whale directly. Okay? You're not going to reach a whale directly. What you have to do is you have to connect with a network marketer that is dissatisfied, that is unhappy. And we talk about you're planting seeds. You're planting seeds. Right now, your focus should be talking to people that about your business. Let me unmute you.
Good morning, Max.
Good morning. So you got a lot of information at a boot camp?
Oh my gosh, I mean, my whole life has changed now. I have been talking to so many amazing people and using your scripts.
Okay. Well, that's what they're designed to do. Now, the question is, you're talking to people. Now, the next thing is to identify the people that are truly going to be candidates for your business, that have a need for what you're marketing and selling, and then bringing them into your business. So yes, you want to reach out and connect with whales, but you have to walk before you run, and you're just in the stage now where you're learning the skills, you're learning the process of getting these conversations started. And the conversations will go. I may jump into a couple of accounts this morning to demonstrate it. So what happens is you're talking to people, and what you don't want to do is you don't want to come across as a lot of people on LinkedIn specifically that are pushing their business opportunity. They are literally jamming it down the throats of everybody that reaches out and sends them a connection request. I mean, there's no hello. It's like, hey, you're open to work frame around your picture shows that you're looking for ways to make some extra money. Now, this may or may not be. Would you be interested in learning how you could make an extra $1,000 a week working part-time without interfering with what you're currently doing? If not, no biggie. I'm just throwing it out there. And millions of those types of messages are going out every day. Every day. You have to stand apart from all of these people. And the way you do it is when you talk to people, you let your profile represent you. Your profile is designed to be appealing to the people that you want to talk to. Your profile still needs some work. And every boot camp is different. Every month, I've got people. Let me see if she's here. I've got some people in the current that are registered for the October boot camp that have been in boot camp since April. Every month, they keep coming back. Every month, they're adding to their knowledge. Every month, they're getting better. And more importantly, every month, every connection you make in the kitchen, yep, is a connection. And then connections are nourished with activity, with posting. So many of the people that you are just starting to talk to now, as you're learning about them, may end up in your business before the end of the year. Some of them could conceivably end up in your business before the end of October. There is a possibility, it's the end of the month. You could pop up and use the project launch script to move somebody to look at your business, but it's a learning process. And so the more you do it, the better you're going to get. So if we look up here, so how many people are you connected to now?
675.
Okay, that's a good one. It wasn't like that when you started. So that's a good number. And so if you think about it, if you're adding 50 people a week to your list, that's 200 a month. So right now you got 600. By the end of October, you'll have 800. By the end of November, you'll have 1,000. By the end of the year, you could have 1,400 or 1,500. And, I remember when I was building a network marketing business, I enrolled 20 people in my business right after Christmas, 5 a day, 26.5, 27.5, 28.5, 29.5. I had 20 people. I was going for 30. But I was in a new relationship and my girlfriend said, give it a rest. It's the holidays. But as we move further into the year, more people in the fourth quarter of the year are looking for ways to make extra income. They're spending more money. So right now, school's over. People are just now getting into the groove of working. Interesting statistic. In October, at the end of the month, we have Halloween. And you'll see an increase in the number of teachers that start actively looking for something else to do the further you get into October. They were off for the summer. Teaching is great. I love teaching. I love working with the kids. And what most teachers don't realize when they become teachers is the amount of administrative bullshit paperwork that they're required to do. And they burn out. They say, man, I didn't, they didn't tell me when I was taking these classes on how to become a teacher all of this nonsensical paperwork. And in some areas, teachers are being told they're not teaching math anymore. They're not teaching history anymore. They're teaching bullshit. All right. The education system in this country is a disgrace, an absolute disgrace. Okay. How could you, in the state of Pennsylvania, they spend billions of dollars on education. People get out of high school, they can't read, they can't do math. I gotta get off this subject. So the bottom line is there's gonna be a lot of teachers as they get closer to Halloween. You're gonna start to see a lot more of them that are looking for an opportunity. Additionally, on LinkedIn, even though they say they're not looking for an opportunity, show me a school teacher. $21,600,000 school teachers. Now, even if a school teacher isn't saying that she's looking for an opportunity, show me a school teacher that's been teaching for more than 5 years, and she knows all about network marketing. Somebody, a coworker, has told her about a business. Many of them have already tried it. And we have scripts, to engage them politely in a conversation. At the end of the day, it's all about conversation. It's all about you being able to pick out the people that you want to talk to. So we went up here, we did a search for little opportunity. Let's go with T's. Looking for opportunities. Let's see how many teachers are looking for an opportunity. You got 189,000 school teachers that are looking for an opportunity. These are the people that you want to talk to. Okay, so here's somebody here. Now, when people have the open to work frame around their picture, that could either mean they're looking for work, or it could mean that they have a job and they are already, and they're looking for people. Special education. So she had to resign because of a illness. And she likes working with horses. So you go down and you look at the things that she's done. So she graduated from University of Houston with a master's degree in 1997. It's 26 years ago. All right. Now, because she's got that open to work frame around her picture, she's going to get slammed by people who are trying to sell her stuff. That I wouldn't be, I'd be willing to bet that at one point in time or another, she's been involved in a network marketing company. It's all about you identifying the people who would clearly have a need. And then the next thing is, okay, there's a lot of people out there that have a need. But if you're looking to become a top earner, you're looking for people that have the skills, that have the circle of influence, so that when they come into your business, they're already thinking, as you're explaining the business, they're already thinking about who do they know that they can talk to. Now I'm gonna pop out of my account. And Tiffany is one of my coaching students, so we're going to jump in here. Okay. And so Tiffany, if we look at the size of her network, has 829. She's building her network like you're building yours, like you're building yours, like you're all building them. All right.
Yeah.
Good morning. So let's pop over here. And who are we gonna who are you talking to that we're gonna look at?
Scott. The first one. So he's the recruiter who's been out of work all summer. And then we asked him because he said that he was staying far away from network marketing. So you asked why and he didn't answer. So you said, we'll do one more time. And then I sent him, he didn't answer. And so I sent him a message and then that's what he replied as.
Okay. So you brought up, so let's take a look at Scott. Strong client, customer, and candidate management position open to work. Dynamic account and client management professional with significant experience that spans over 2 decades. Primarily with the human resources sector. Recognized as a strong leader. Okay. And so we look and you look at his entire work history. Corporate recruiting manager, talent acquisition manager, enterprise recruiter. So he's been in the recruiting business. And what does he do? He goes to work for companies that have staff positions to fill. And he helps them fill those positions, build teams. So here he worked for this company, North American Talent, no, EV Box. He worked for them. Hard to help staff the new facility. Created an untapped way to save the company money. All right. So now he fills up the staff. And then what happens to these people? Thank you very much. Bye-bye. That's what these recruiters do. Some of them get more involved in the process, but that's what they do. Okay, so this one's gonna make the books. Okay. Number one, and this is for those of you that are new. Remember, you build rapport with people by communicating with them and sharing posts. So Tiffany reached out to him in July. 7:42. He wrote back right away. All right. So now you send him the second message. How long have you been on LinkedIn? How's it working for you? 10:32 in the morning. You got back in the afternoon. 15 years as a recruiter. And it's a recruiter's best friend. Now we're going to try to start the conversation. So what have you been doing for work? Because his last job, it shows here, he left his job in June. July, August, September, he got to work for 90 days. I would never have a problem with seeing things. I have a yard project I'm working on, and I'm an active cyclist. I'm taking the summer off. Okay. So now you send him one of my favorite posts. If you don't climb the mountain, you can't see the view. All right. And so what's happening now is we're just deepening the relationship with posts. And notice she is making a post and then she's sharing it with LinkedIn's new share your post feature. And notice every time he sees this next to Tiffany, home business coach, lifestyle transitioning mentor. All right. Now on the 11th, you sent that, and he hits a smiling face. How is your summer going? All right. So all summer in a job search, so things have been better. Okay. Now notice as she's talking to Scott, she's having a conversation. She's not peppering him with questions after question. So why do you think it's been hard to find another job? Okay. So for some reason, I am not getting bites on corporate jobs, just staffing jobs, which I don't have any interest in. So now I'm looking outside of recruiting altogether. Always keep in the back of your mind Albert Einstein's quote about the definition of insanity. Keep doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different result. When you're talking to someone in retail, that's all they know. They work for one retail chain for 10 years. They're out of a job. So they go back into another retail chain because that's all they know. But in truth, the skills that they've developed, managing a store, working with people, training salespeople, building sales teams, would help them become very successful if they were to take those skills and apply them to building a business around a network marketing company that had products that they could get passionate about. The problem is when you stop and look at the numbers, 70% of the people that were in network marketing, that are in network marketing, don't have sponsors, don't have anybody to help them. So they get into a business and they have a bad experience. And yet you'll see that some network marketers will try over and over and over again. They told me they would never get in another business. And then 3 months later, you find they got into a network marketing business with somebody else. Why? Because their desire to generate a side income is still there. When you're talking to somebody that you believe is a prospect for your business, they are thinking in the back of their mind, well, who do I know that I would basically be able to talk to about this? And if they've been in a number of network marketing companies over the years, they're members of what they call the NFL club, the no friends left. They can't go to their friends. So all of these antiquated network marketing leaders that are teaching this stuff, it's like the definition of insanity. But they don't know about social. They don't know how it works. And so I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. So Caroline, when you are talking to a seasoned network marketer, this is what Francisco does. He knows all about social media, how to build a business. You're in the process of learning it. And he puts himself out there as a social media expert. All of my students can, because you know more than 90% of the people that put themselves out there as trainers. Look at the woman from yesterday. Oh my God. And people are paying her $5,000 for her to teach them how to be successful in network marketing. And I had a chuckle when she says, so you help people sign them up in the business. So what's the retention rate? I'm going, are you kidding me? What's the retention rate? I've helped 60 people in Isagenix become $1 million earners, and you're talking to me. You want to know what the retention rate is? Okay, and it became I mean, people know what they know. All right, so he's not getting bites. I'm trusting in your meme. Good things take time. Yes, they do. You know, one of the things that you're going to develop the more you do this is a familiarity with personal quotes. Okay. And the first one that comes to mind is a quote by Abraham Lincoln. And basically it says, it's the quote, all good things come to those who wait. But his quote, good things come to those who wait. Okay, things may come to those who wait, but only things left by those who hustle. Okay, so let's come back over here to the conversation. Whoops. All right, so now, so you send them this. All right, So the question here is, what do you enjoy most about the recruiting field? I get to make people happy by getting them into jobs they really want, while helping my company grow and, of course, doing my job. Okay, so this is the strategy. I can't believe how much we have in common, because everything I get to do, because every day I get to do the things that you like to do as a recruiter. And many of the recruiters that I work with on LinkedIn that have your level of experience are all transitioning into a totally different industry, where they continue to do the things they love, which is making people happy and helping them change their lifestyle. What do you know? Or what experience have you had with the network marketing business model? Did I write this?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. So, all right. And that's what we do. All right. I write them. She uses them. Now, the next time it comes up, she can do it all by herself. So, honestly, I have no idea what that is. But it doesn't surprise me at all that the recruiters with my level of experience are getting out of the industry. It's a lot of crap. Okay. Now, when I use the term network marketing, I'm referring to companies like Amway, Nu Skin, Avon, or Mary Kay. What do you know about these types of companies? That I'm going to stay away from them as far as I possibly can. Now, in most cases, we could say, okay, next, let's talk to somebody else. I'm not trying to sell you on any network marketing business, but I'm really curious as to why you feel that way. Would you mind telling me what your experience has been? I'd really appreciate knowing. Okay, so I understand. Please take no offense. I just know that they are not for me. That's not what I like. That's not how I would like to roll. All right. So you came back. I hope you had a nice weekend. There are no hard feelings. I was just curious about why you feel that way. And then you did this.
I did. So you had written the one day in the future and down in a different message that I sent to a recruiter. And so
Yeah.
I just copied that.
Brilliant. Absolutely. You know, I got to tell you something. This was brilliant. So one day in the future, after working for a number of companies, you'll come to the conclusion that it's time to make yourself rich and help others become rich too in their own business. When that time comes, I hope you'll give network marketing another look and find a company that you can be passionate about. If or when that time comes, I hope you'll reach out to me, because I know that you'd enjoy working with me and I'd enjoy working with you. Let's stay in touch. In sales, they call this a takeaway. Let's stay in touch. Well, here I go. Well, I guess I didn't give you a chance to say what it is that you were thinking in terms of options for me. Apologize for being judgmental, and I actually enjoy our conversations and your perspective. Is there anything you'd like to share? Come around. Now, we're going to have fun with this one. All right. Because the man really does have the experience, the temperament, and the skills to be successful. What we have to do is we have to nourish this relationship. Okay. Well, he didn't give you a chance. So let's I'm going to think about this for a bit. Because the bottom line is, you know what you know what you don't know. And so you always want to have an end result in mind. Based on his conversations, we said, no, not for us. Don't have to, let's move on, talk to somebody else. That's why you always come back. There's a response for everyone. Now he's already, when he gave you that information, recruiting is a lot of crap. He understands why people are leaving. First and foremost, in order to, what we want him to do is we want him to look at your business in a non-prejudicial manner. And there are going to be some steps that we're going to take to make it happen. Okay? Is there anything that you'd like to share? Well, you know, Scott, I normally, you know, I normally don't talk to people about my business, and we'll write this one together. I normally don't talk to people about my business because I'm very selective about it. And so I'm not going to try to compose it here. When's our next coaching session?
Monday.
Today's Wednesday. We're not going to wait. Let me. Well, first of all, he could wait until Monday, but this is the thing I want to stress to all of you is have fun with this. Okay, have fun with this. You're talking to somebody that's very, very sharp. He has a negative attitude about network marketing based on the feedback that he's gotten from one of his friends. He doesn't understand it. Doesn't understand it. And it's your job, all of you, it's your job. Take the high road. Stop trying to sell them on your company and your business. You become an ambassador for network marketing. Now, God knows there's a lot of bad stuff out there, but there's also great opportunity. So, yeah, we're gonna now whether or not he's open to it is going to be another story. But here's the thing. We need to find out what kind of money he's used to making. Right? What kind of salaries you look. And then we put these little pieces together so that when the time comes to tell him about the business, we know he's going to look. So we're going to use a project launch script, but we need to get a few more details about the information. But we're going to have a lot of fun with this. Definitely going to turn this one into a case study. Okay, I've got a staff meeting that I have to jump on. I may have something for you by 4 o'clock. If you can come back, because I like these. Okay. And again, kudos to you. Okay, kudos to you, because you took a piece of what we already worked on and you fit it perfectly in here. And what we're going to do, what we're going to do together next will help you add another piece to this. These are the kinds of people you're looking for. Okay, they really are. But you have to present it to them in a manner that they would appreciate. So they appreciate what you're doing. Let me look in the chat window. Debbie, we can get to you this afternoon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So don't forget, 9 o'clock tonight,